there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So, today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you're here today in the What About Your Friends edition of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because nobody's friends on this show. We need to discuss tonight Miss Kimmi Scott, you guys. Oh, guys, at what point in time is the same person who never saw it for Destiny, couldn't stand Destiny, felt Destiny was a fraud, and trying to buy friendships and all of these things, and remembers that as well, that if it wasn't for Latisha and Kimmi being married to brothers, that she wouldn't even hang out with Latisha, that she didn't see it for Latisha, that they would not be friends in any capacity, you boys. This came out of Kimmi's mouth, who swears that she's authentic, that swears that she's not two-faced, that swears that she keeps it a buck with everybody and tells everybody to their face how she is and what she's thinking, except for she wants to gossip about Melody Cherie Rogers to Latisha and Destiny without giving Melody the opportunity to say her piece to Destiny herself, if possible. Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense? Like this is why, Mel said that, people in this cast, that she's just cordial with them. Because none of these people can be trusted. As far as you can throw them, no one can be trusted as far as I'm concerned. And now you are willing to film with the same people that you said you couldn't stand. You said you didn't like at all. That you were never going to see a friendship for them. That you were never going to see any of these things for them. But when it's the opportunity to gossip about Melody Cherie Rogers, you will film any type of seed that prevents you from discussing your life or the life with your spouses, you guys. Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense? And again, why is Destiny back, you guys? Because they are not going to drag out this Sunny and Moses thing the entire season. Like I said, as of episode 1, Destiny got the ball rolling, and again, coming for Mel, and again coming for the Mellometers and the Mel supporters. And my question is, why? Why? How dare you, right? With your arrests and your mugshots, try to even judge or come for anybody else. How dare you? And how dare you be fake and phony, claiming that you have all this moral superiority over everyone else, cussing out Latisha's mom and Latisha, telling Destiny to her face like you were never going to see it for her, only to buckle down this season and film all of these frivolous scenes with them, and be gossip, and be messy, and be two-faced, you guys. But still have the audacity to text Mel Happy Mother's Day, you guys. Can you make it make sense? Because I would not be accepting any type of text message from people who seem to not be able to keep my name out of their mouths, you guys. Because that's not a friend, right? Somebody who is bent on gossiping about you behind your back, being malicious about you behind your back. Anytime something comes out about somebody, finds a way to twist it and make it your fault and make it your issue and make it your problem. But if anybody calls that out, you're a Mellometer, you're a Mel supporter, you're a Mel defender, and you're bullying the cast, and you're a hate group, you guys. But literally people are reacting to your actions, to your words coming out of your mouth, and how you are behaving. 1 minute pretending to be cool in Mel's face, right? And then the next minute, the moment there's an opportunity to film with the same people that you couldn't stand, but have an allegiance, have an alliance to bash Mel, all of that goes out the window. Can you make it make sense, you guys, as to why we have to keep doing this? Why this cast refuses to be authentic? why this cast refuses to talk about anything going on in their lives that's legitimate instead of piggybacking off of everyone else's issues. When is the last legitimate storyline out? Because we can't really even call the cancer storyline a storyline because it turned into whether or not Maurice was getting enough sex while his wife was undergoing cancer treatment, you guys. So we can't even call that a storyline because where was the documentation of the actual cancer journey? Where was the documentation and the receipts to show black women in particular, who have either gone through breast cancer or know somebody or had a close relative or whoever that has experienced breast cancer themselves, and completely document the actual journey, except for it turned into Maurice making fun of you being bald, Maurice complaining about the lack of sex, Maurice trying to have all these sex therapists and counselors and all these things, you saying that you basically roll over to please your husband so that he's not out here in these streets. Well, now he's out in the streets getting DUIs apparently, right? As of now. But nonetheless, all of these sacrifices that you are making for somebody who continues to disrespect and humiliate you on camera, you guys. But if the fans call it out that they're all called millimeters, nobody is allowed to be independent thinkers or critical thinkers and have a mind of their own and see for themselves that Maurice is problematic. And his obsession with like sex and nothing else is old. It is old news, and people were calling it out, right? But people couldn't handle it. Kimmi couldn't even handle it and had to go on blogs trying to defend her husband, you guys. And it was the fans who were trying to uplift you, Kimmi. It was fans who were even, taking a side against, temporarily not even acknowledging all of the messy and two-faced stuff that you did, had real sympathy and empathy for you, and was going hard in the paint for you, only for you to bleep on the fans in these podcasts and just completely alienate yourself from the fan base and go hard in the paint for your husband. Was so disrespectful, was so inappropriate, you guys. And again, and then having the audacity to be on another podcast crying with another reality star, oh, the fans don't like me, oh, the fans this and that. No. The fans did like you until you showed your true colors, Kimmi. They did. Even when you've been making messy comments since season 1, episode 1. Even when you've been two-faced to all of these females in the cast since season 1. People still were going up for you. People still were trying to defend you. Like, oh, she's a nurse. She's, respectable. She's got a good career and blah, blah, blah. And felt sorry for you. Felt sorry for how much Maurice talked about his first wife. And was always trying to use his first wife against you. Didn't defend you when the first wife was calling you the side chick. Was, again, using your financials to basically, be the babysitter for your stepson while he goes to law school, while he does all these other things, and you thought that you were an empty nester, only for you to be in this marriage with this man and having to basically raise his own son while he's out here getting DUIs and doing whatever else, you guys, doing whatever fraudulent things and all of that, and you have to be there trying to work as a nurse, and now, convinced to give up your nursing career, those years of work experience and benefits and all of the things, retirement savings, to go into real estate, in which we still don't see any on the show, by the way, right, of any type of real estate that's taking place. But nonetheless, and then you have that one episode, I believe, on HGTV or whatever. But nonetheless, what else is there, right? People were rooting for you, Kimmi, is the whole point. So this notion that, anybody who doesn't like the Scots or who has issues with the Scots or whatever, are Mel fans and Mel supporters, somehow their fault that if anybody says anything that's in critique of you or that has a certain opinion about you, it's an issue. But yet you don't want to own, pun intended, your behavior, your actions, your character. So are you going to get on another podcast this time and say that you were edited, your scenes were edited again, right? 7, 8, 9 seasons later, now all of a sudden, all of your scenes are edited of when you were holding people accountable that should have been held accountable since season 1, episode 1, except for you were too busy judging people who are not talking about you, who are not thinking about you, who are not putting your business out there. And the irony of it all, coming from Mel, the same Mel that put together your cancer celebration, your cancer-free celebration, and to just completely crap on her, and completely drag her, and completely come for her, that is not a friendship, you guys. That is not a friend. You would think somebody would be grateful, to have, to even put aside their own personal beefs and issues with certain people in this cast, to invite the people that you love, that you claim to be cool with, and all of the things, to celebrate you. And this is the thanks that they get, you guys. This is the absolute thanks that they get when the back is turned, you guys. But it's somehow everyone else's fault that the words coming out of your mouth, that your actions, your behavior is two-faced and messy. Can you make it make sense as to how that's appropriate to us? So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.